Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, you guys. Hope you are all having a fantastic weekend. Um, I doubt the background noise is there, but the boys are riding their dirt bikes before it gets completely dark. So just trying to enjoy what is left of the rest of the weekend and this beautiful weather. I had to work, but it's fine. It's fine. They had a blast of a weekend. So I'm super happy for them. I am so enlightened. I just finished a book, Fear is Not the Boss of You by Jennifer Atwood. Hands down, 100% recommend it. Take the title, Fear is Not the Boss of You. What do you have holding inside of you that you have yet to give to God, that you have yet to just act on and to just do the thing that has been calling to you, that God has been calling to you for a while? Is there something like, what big dream of yours have you been putting off? Because whether it's fear of failure, fear of succeeding, fear of what people will think about you, fear of what it may bring to your future, fear of the unknown. You guys, fear swallows us, but it's what we are going to do to get out of that fear. And I've touched on these points before, but I literally was like crying and praying with like every single chapter of this book, you guys. So if you feel like you are stuck, I highly recommend this, to give that little bit of action step to just do the thing. And in there, she talked about, like, people really, they say all the time, and I mean, I've been guilty too, but sorry, we're just diving right in this. People say it all the time. I did too, about, and I truly believe, confidence is going to come with your actions. And I know I say to people in our team and in our business that borrow somebody else's confidence if you have to for a moment, for you to do the do, whatever the do is, whatever is holding you back, whether it may be, well, I don't want to post because I don't like any pictures of me. I don't want to post because I'm afraid of what people are going to say. I don't want to post because I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to post because I don't want to sound salesy. You guys, this business is about speaking from your heart, speaking deep down from your soul, and just sharing. It doesn't matter if your pictures are not perfect. You guys, we are not perfect. And God has made us that way for a reason, because he is truly building in us and creating in us every single day, shaping and molding us into who he has called us to be. You're not going to be perfect. I just pray that when I do make it to heaven, that when I do stand before God, I can say that I gave it my all. I can say that he can tell me that he made me proud, or that I made him proud. And you guys, it doesn't matter about who has the best Instagram, who has the best squares, who has the best filter, who has the best picture, who has the best words. What matters is that you are getting out there and you are showing you, and you are being you. In our business, it's about sharing the product, what Thrive has done for us. It doesn't matter who Joe Schmo thinks they are about, oh, the product didn't work for me. Because you know damn well in your mind, in your heart, that the product works for everybody when they give it a true 100% try. So if you feel like you're not confident enough to get out of whatever stuckness you're in, it's not It's not about that, you guys. Your confidence is going to grow with the actions that you take. It's going to grow as you grow. Your confidence comes from repetition and from doing the thing and from learning and time. You guys, that is where your confidence comes from. But that is why me and so many other leaders and people who are successful say borrow our confidence if you need to, because that confidence literally just means you're doing the thing that you need to do. You're showing up for your business every day. You're showing up for you, that you are not letting these small things that mean so much to us hold us back, that you are not letting anything hold you back at all, whatever that may be. But whether you have the confidence right now or not, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm super guilty too of getting so hung up on, like not being confident or not having, if I audit my social media, that, oh, this was bad or this didn't get much or anything like that. You guys, I've been there. I've been there, but it doesn't matter. Those small things all make up the big picture. Those small things are planting the seeds. Whether you see the results of them right away or not, you're still showing up. You're still putting in the work. You are still sharing your story. You are still sharing from your heart. And that is what matters. They always say that, I was thinking of something else there, but of course it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. They always say right before something big is supposed to happen, that's when you give up, right? I know you've heard that phrase. How many of you believe it? How many of you do give up and say, and then realize that something big was happening right around the corner? Or how many have thought, why am I doing this still? But then that you're about to have your breakthrough, that you can't give up because that thing is going to happen. You guys, every single stepping stone is a piece to your puzzle that makes the big picture, the beautiful picture. So when you do want to give up, like you always feel resistance. You're always distracted. You procrastinate. You go to perfectionism. So you want to give up. I'm trying to word this. You want to give up, and those things all happen. Like right before something amazing, even bigger than you can imagine, is going to happen. All these things start coming into play. Perfectionism, like I said, you're critiquing yourself. You're thinking that you're not good enough. You're thinking that your post isn't good enough, that your picture isn't good enough, that your social media isn't good enough, that your words aren't good enough. Whatever it may be, you are trying to perfect yourself. We need to put a stop to that. Like I said, doing the do is what is going to get you there. You don't have to be perfect at it, because you are growing. And with that time comes the confidence. Procrastination. Hello. Super guilty. Even to this day. It's been several weeks where I am gun-ho. Like, I feel the calling so deep on my heart. I feel it there. I know my time is going to come so hard, but I keep procrastinating. I'm hearing, wake up earlier, because after work and my evenings, they're towards my boys. I so want to, yes, I'm the parent who my boys go to bed late. They're freaking night owls. And I call it a successful bedtime if I can read to them. If we're asleep by 11 o'clock. It's a work in progress, guys. I'm not ashamed to say that. Yeah, I know. I know the importance of sleep. Believe me, my boys just don't do it. But because that is so heavy on my heart, and because I want that nighttime routine to be so much better for us, I know with repetition and with time and consistency that is going to happen. I know it will happen so long as I stay consistent with it. I know it will happen so long as I keep doing it, so long as I keep trying. That's all we have to do is try. My procrastination is coming from snooze. Just a few more minutes in bed. Oh, I have another alarm set. You guys, that is me procrastinating on my calling. Because I have heard, okay, Amy, your nights, like I want to be present with my boys. That is hands down, like why I'm fighting so hard for this and why I will never freaking give up. Time with my boys. My time with my boys comes in the evening. So where does my business need to come in at? In the morning. Wake up earlier. I already read, I already journal, I already work out. Those things are super important to me because of up here. It's more of a mental, emotional well-being than physical. Like you guys, I'm not trying to lose weight. Yeah, sure. Everybody could, wishes they could lose 10 pounds. Yeah, but I'm not so dedicated on that because my mental happiness is so much more important. And I like food. So if that's part of what makes me happy, then so be it. Like I cannot sit here and like talk bad to myself. Like there's no negativity welcome here. If there is something on my mind, I have to accept it, talk about it if I need to, and release it. No negativity is welcome up here. So procrastination, when something big is about to happen, when you are about to get unstuck, when you are about to step out of that comfort zone, we procrastinate. We say, oh no, I got to do this first. Oh no, laundry comes. Oh no, boys. Oh no, my kids, work, whatever it may be, the house needs clean. When we feel such a calling on our hearts, all these things start to come in our mind as to what we should be doing, because we know that those things are the easy things. We know that those things are the things that we can get done and say, oh, done this, checked off my list. But does that get us closer to our calling? So, distraction. If I don't wake up early, if I try to do it in the evening, guess who's home? Guess who's up? Guess who's going to be distracting me? My kids. Every time we are about to make a breakthrough, we're going to get distracted, just like procrastination. We're going to let every single little thing, oh, a text message came. Oh, I got to call my mom. Oh, I got to do this, or whatever it may be. Distractions are going to keep coming and coming and coming, stopping us from doing the action that will get us closer to our success. Resistance. When I don't want to say a bad day, because I truly believe that every day has its good. Resistance, when one thing after the other keeps happening throughout the day. Say you did finally make the first step of doing the thing that you've been putting off. And then it just seems like one thing after the other comes throughout that day as you're in the process of getting there, of getting where you need to be, of doing what you need to be doing. But guys, that's just the enemy trying to stop us, because he knows that we are going towards our calling and what God has chosen for us and what God has led us to do. And that makes him upset. But it is up to us to keep going, to keep pushing forward. When all these things come at you, you always have control of here. And if it's not something that you're already in the works for, if it's not something that you don't have any control over, give it to God. We cannot be sitting here wondering what if. Like, I swear to you, so many times I have gotten overwhelmed because I've wanted this so hard that I break down and just wonder why it hasn't came yet. But the last few months, my mindset is making yet another shift. And I am now able to smile and just say, okay, Lord, I know I'm right here for a reason. I know I have not made where I want to be yet for a reason, because you are working in me. You are preparing me for the success and for the future that is on my heart. And we have to accept that, and we have to let him in. I promise you, once you do, things are going to change. Things are going to drastically change for you, and you're no longer going to let fear step in the way. You're going to pick up the phone. You're going to message that friend. You're going to answer genuinely instead of trying to hide what you love so much when somebody asks you about it. You're not going to try to be somebody that you're not. You're not going to try to fake your success or act like you've been there. Again, yes, you can borrow people's confidence. You can talk about what you think that your future is going to look like, what kind of future you are building for. That is all okay. But what is not okay is getting stuck and not going after what you desire, because you have the most power over you. Nobody else's opinions, nobody else's critiquing, nobody else's perfectionism, not even your own. So what's going to be the first step that you're going to take to get out of your own way? I hope to update you with mine here soon. I promise you, you're not alone. I promise you, your feelings and your brain has already been thunk by somebody else. You cannot afford to stay stuck. You have this calling on your heart for a reason. Go out there and use it. Go be a servant. And I can't wait to hear all about it. Have a great week coming up, guys. Enjoy the weather, enjoy your time, and we'll talk next week. Bye.